smart that you want to keep Kimmy around, okay, until your girl does something bad. You come to my house and come kiss me, come let me kiss those lips those lovely lips I remembered. Good afternoon, Miss Kimmy. Paul does not want you or want to talk to you, so would you please get a life and leave him alone, please? Thank you and good day. So I'm like, me get a life?
I try to move on, I try to forget.
He's like, fuck you, Kimmy, have a nice time. I said thank you.
Don't even fucking message me. Alright? I want nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Alright? Leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me the fuck alone. If I wanted to fuck right then and then, I could have. So don't come in my inbox, come and tell me nothing about your man, okay? Your man clearly wants this. So hi guys, everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Kimmy. And today I have another awesome video for you guys. But before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment down below, and follow your girl on all social media, guys. And today I am spilling some tea. You know, we are in quarantine, and I really didn't think I'll have story time. Who's messaging me? I didn't think I'll have story time for you guys, but best believe we have a story time during quarantine, okay? So make sure you go and get your wine glasses and come drink with me, come sip with me. I don't know what the title will be for this video, but you guys will see it in the title. Basically, this is about my ex-boyfriend and his new girlfriend. Basically, his new girlfriend, you know, I won't say she came for me, because you know how we women we do, but she definitely started my DMs and gave me a piece of her mind. But I felt that she came for the wrong person. She should have been going to her man and not Kimmy came. But anyway, let's get into the video. So that's about food in my mouth while eating pizza. Let's call my ex-boyfriend Paul. So Paul and I really haven't been speaking. You all know who Paul is. We just not giving Paul, we're not saying Paul's name, but you all know, the real OGs know who Paul is. So Paul had basically found out, that's probably the beginning of quarantine, that Paul was in communication with my family members. And I really didn't like that, because I'm like, we are no longer together. I'm not talking to your family. Why are you trying to communicate with mine? Why are you trying to chill with mine? And I kind of had a panic attack, because, you know, I have anxiety. And when I feel like I can't control the situations, I have panic attacks. It happens. When I can't control a situation, these things happen. And it was happening. And thank God one of my friends was there to help me out and encourage me through it. And help me realize that's a part of life. There are some people that are just going to talk to your family members after your breakup. There's nothing to be mad about, you know. So I'm like, okay, you're right. I shouldn't even be upset about it if he is communicating with my family members. It's a part of life, so fine. So you know what, I let that situation go. If he wanted to talk to my family members, he could. I had no issue with it. No way, we were not in communication yet. I'm trying to speak fast to speed up the intro. So recently, I mean, after probably like a day or two after that, I got a missed call on my phone from a number that it kind of looked familiar to me, but to be honest, I didn't realize it was his number yet. So I was actually going to call the number back to see who it was, because when I get missed calls, I tend to call the number back, I tend to send a message on WhatsApp, I tend to do stuff like that. And for some reason I forgot. Like, I was so busy, I forgot to call the number back. Then I got another call from the number. So I'm like, okay, you know, the same thing happened. I totally forgot to call the number back. I got 2 missed calls. Then I got a text message from the number, and basically the text message said, oh, hey, I'm not trying to ruin your day or your night, but I just missed you, you know, I hope we can communicate or whatever. So when I saw that message, I automatically knew it has to be somebody I knew and I had fallen out with. It couldn't have been, you know, somebody that didn't know me based on what they said. So I'm like, okay, let me call the person to see who this is. Who is the person that I cut off? When I call the person like, hello. I'm like, hi, who is this? And they're like, you don't remember me? This is Paul. So I'm like, oh, hey. And you know, we started talking, and the first thing that I asked him was, why is he still in communication with my family? Because we had previously spoken about it before, right? And he's like, oh, well, I just wanted to, like, you and I were not talking, and it was a way for me to see if you're okay or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then he started talking about our memories and stuff that was happening, like, you know, stuff that happened in the past with us. So at that moment, he asked me out on a date. Now, note well, Paul is in a relationship, okay? Paul is in a relationship with somebody new. Actually, it was somebody he met like during our breakup. Apparently he was friends with this person, and they got together real quick after that. So that's kind of considered a rebound relationship. Like when you break up with somebody, you get with somebody right after, it's kind of considered a rebound relationship. But oh well, I'm not saying nothing. So I'm not saying nothing, simple. So where was I? Yeah, he asks me out on a date. Okay, so in my mind, I already knew that if I cannot have all of Paul, I want none of Paul. Meaning I don't want to be his friend, I don't want to be his best friend, I don't want to be his BFF, his pen pal, whatever. I don't want to be none of that to Paul. So when he asked me out on a date, I said okay, because first of all, one, free food, because he's like, you know, he's like, oh, we're gonna go to either J Terrace or to Rituals because that's what our frequent places. I said no, I want to go someplace fancy, okay, because we have elevated, we want to go to someplace fancy. So I want to spend some so I'm like, I want to go someplace fancy, and he's like, okay, well, just let me know when you want to go, we'll go when, you know, the country starts to open back again. So I'm like, okay. And I knew at that moment when we went on the date, I would have told him about, like, I just want to, like, if I can't have all of you, I don't want to be nothing. Like, just forget about me, don't try to be my friend or nothing. So like that was what his agenda was. Like that's what he was trying to push, right? So when he called my phone, right, because I had to call him back because I was using my credit, because I had a data plan at that time. Thanks to Shakim, big up yourself, Shakim had to top up my phone for me. Ooh, ooh. So when that happened, he's like, look at your phone. So when I look at my phone, I see the nigga sent me, I think it was $40, the nigga, or $50. It was either 40 or $50. I see the nigga sent me 40 or $50 in credit. I know it well, this is a man in a relationship, right? And he's sending me, his ex-girlfriend, $50 in credit. So of course I'm like, why would you? I told him, why did you send that? Like there's no need for you to send me credit, you know, there's no need for you to do that. I was going to send the credit back, and he's like, no, keep the credit. So I'm like, okay, fine. So 2 or 3 days after that, he asked, tell me he's in teachers or whatever he said, and he asked if there's anything I need or whatever. So of course I'm like, of course yes, there's so many things I need in the supermarket. So I said I make my list of what I wanted, just like it was old days, because in the past when we were in a relationship, he would always buy me snacks or whatever I needed in the supermarket, he'll get that for me. So he called me groceries 2 or 3 days after that. The man who's in a relationship. And when we were under the bus stop, my neighbor ended up seeing him, and my neighbor knew him and I were together. So my neighbor started talking like, oh hey, you're back in St. Lucia, oh my god, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh shit, she'll think me and him still together when that's not the case, you understand? So finally he drops me home or whatever. Then I was doing a lyric prank on him, because y'all know I do everything for YouTube. I live for YouTube, I breathe for YouTube, I do everything for YouTube. So I said doing a lyric prank on him would have been correct. So I said I should do a lyric prank. So I started doing the lyric prank on him, and it wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. And I get kind of frustrated about that, because it wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. So I actually blocked him. I blocked him, and I'm like, I was done with the lyric prank. And then he texts me or calls me, and he's like, oh, you didn't give me a time to explain myself. I meant it as if like I want us to be friends, and then we're gonna work our way up the ladder to get to where we need to be. Basically he was saying, let's be friends, I'm gonna work on getting back to where we were, meaning when we were in a relationship. And note well, he's in a relationship with somebody else, okay, the rebound relationship. so I'm like, okay, he's like, okay, I think he asked me, at that moment I told him I was going to tell him, like, when he took me out on the date, I would have told him that if I can't have all of him, I want none of him. I told him that then. So he's like, well, okay, why don't you come over and we'll just speak about it and talk about it in person. So I'm like, okay, cool, fine, we can talk about it in person. But I knew what it is that I wanted. So the next day, I think after that, I went to his house. So he came and met me, and we went to his house. That same time, whilst getting to his house, this nigga sent me $10 credit again. Okay, this nigga sent me a total of $60 credit to my phone. Why are you sending it? Shouldn't you be sending that to your girlfriend? So we arrived at his house, and like, you know, it was a little nervous. I was a little nervous because, you know, that's really been the first time we would have chilled from back in the past. Like in the past time when we were together, every time I saw him was always in passing or in public. This was our first time we were alone, and actually it reminded me of the past, like, because that's how we'd be chilling, watching Netflix, eating together or whatever. So the first thing I did when I arrived at the house, he gave me water, because y'all know a sister, it has hyperthyroidism and I get tired really quickly. and he gave me cake. We put on a Netflix movie, and like we're chilling, and like he started showing me stuff that he bought when he was overseas, all these little gadgets, and he was so excited about it. It was nice to see him excited, you know, because I hadn't seen that in a while. And just want to say a disclaimer, my best friend, this is actually my fault. All this stuff happening to me was my fault because I allowed it. I continued to speak to him when I should have cut it off with him, and it's all my fault. But anyway, so we start watching the Netflix movie. He pulls me in, like, so like I'm here, he's here, so he does me this and he pulls me in. So I'm like this, and he's like, you know, around, and I'm like on him. I'm like on him, and like he kisses me on my forehead or whatever, and then he's like, we started talking about the situation. So he's like, how would you feel if you and I were together and somebody came to you and tell you like to leave your girlfriend for me? I'm like, I wouldn't feel good about it, but that's something that's totally different. Our situation is something totally different, you understand? He's like, he can't leave the girl because the girl has done nothing to him. Basically, the girl has done nothing to him, right? For him to leave the girl. As much as he wants to be with me and want to be back with me, he's not going to leave his girl because she has done nothing to him. That's what he was saying. But at the same time, he was still telling me that he loved me. He was still telling me all of these things. He was still telling me that stuff about he wants to be friends so we could work our way back up to the ladder. So I'm like, are you basically saying in smack that you want to keep Kimmy around, okay, until your girl does something bad that makes you leave her, and then you have Kimmy on the side, and you know what bullshit is that? What bullshit is that? So at that moment, you know, he gave me alcohol, and so I was talking, you know, when you have alcohol in your system, you just start expressing yourself, and that's what I was doing. He actually came and like he sat down on me. All this happened. If I wanted to fuck right then and then, I could have. But anyway, so you know, we end up leaving like after that situation, and I told him, well, this is the last time he's going to see me because, you know, if like I say, if I can't have all of you, I want none of you. So this is the last time I was going to see him, you know. So he drops me home, we go to the supermarket, and he buys me groceries again. This is the second time he brought me groceries, and the second time he topped up his phone. Okay, remember that. So actually somebody even saw it in passing, because one of my Instagram followers actually DM'd me and was like, was that you I saw walking in Corinth with this guy? I'm like, yeah, it was me, you know, with your shit I have no tits. Somebody actually saw us, so you know, come on, this happened. So you know, and actually when we went to TJ's, my mom was outside TJ shopping, because you know the line, she's on the line. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't want her to see me, so I hid at the back of the supermarket because I didn't want mom thinking that him and I was back together. I didn't want to give them that, you know. And he's like, oh, why? So what, we can't be friends? What's wrong with your mother seeing me and you and I together? I'm like, hell no. You know, I'm like, hell no, the hell. So I go home and I'm like, that's the last time I'm going to see this man or whatever. So back and forth, you know, he'll unblock me, block me, you know, he'll come in my inbox. There's a day I posted pictures of throwbacks, and basically the throwbacks had guys, so it was just my friends in the pictures. I was a teenager, and he's like, oh, you're there posting all your exes, but you're not posting me. I'm like, what? You know, I'm like, it's like he wants to get a reaction out of me, like, you know. And then I post a screenshot with a friend that I, a conversation, a guy friend and I was having. He's like, oh, it's nice to see you moving on. I'm like, what? I'm like, I can't be male friends, you know, but whatever. So then, so he always continuously adding me and blocking me, adding me and blocking me, adding me and blocking, adding me and blocking, adding me and blocking me. So I'm like, okay, he's not getting the pictures. So let me just start asking for stuff that I want, because I know that will run him. The moment I start asking for, now no other stuff he was giving me, it was on his terms, but the moment I start asking for stuff, he's gonna be mad, you're gonna leave me alone. So I start asking for things. And he's like, oh, the only time you talk to me is when you want something, and blah 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 blah. And he blocked me. He's like, all kind of drama. So I'm trying to remember what happened. And then there's a time he messages me and he's like, oh, come, why don't you come to my house and come kiss me, come let me kiss those lips, those lovely lips I remembered. I'm like, this is the same man that's in a relationship telling me those stuff? Me? Kimmy Kim? So after that, I think he blocks me because I said something. I tell him, oh, he's basically saying he was just trying to make my day. Oh, I told him he's in a relationship, and he's like, yeah, I know I'm in a relationship, I'm just trying to make your day, Kimmy. I'm like, there's no need for you to make my day. You and I are not friends, you and I are not together, don't try to make my day. So when I said that, he blocked me. So I think the next time was I was making the cake. You all haven't seen that video, but I've recorded it. I just have to edit it. I was making a cake. Now you all know I eat all the sweet things. I really feel like I'm pre-diabetic, so I'm trying to work on my sugar intake. Now I did the video strictly for YouTube, and if the cake is going to be at my home, I'm like, I cannot eat this entire cake by myself. I know myself. I had 4 friends come over to my house to get cake plus him. So since I know he lives close by, I just sent him a little text. I'm like, would you like some cake? Because I made a cake and I'm not trying to eat the cake by myself. You understand? I'm not trying to eat the cake by myself. Because I don't, and then again, that's my fault. I shouldn't have done that. My fault. I know, I shouldn't have texted the guy that. So whatever, he ended up coming to my house at 10, not by my house, but by the road at 10 o'clock. It was 10 at night, or 9 o'clock in the night, after curfew. So he walks, I meet him, load on my gap, I give him the cake, we sit down and talk on the old car there. And he was just keep reminiscing about the past. I was kind of cool. It was kind of romantic. I was kind of cool. He took out his jacket, he put it around me. Like he pulled me in again. I'll stay for a couple seconds and I'll come back. It was really romantic. Like, it was romantic. It reminded me of past times that we had. And then we're talking about the same situation. I'm telling him I don't want to be his friend. I cannot do this. Basically, he wants me in his life, but he's not going to leave his relationship, which I agree, but cut Kimani off. He's still telling me he loves me. He's telling me all of those stuff. And so then he's like, oh, I get up. So he told me to get up. And like when a guy comes behind a girl and holds her around her waist, that's what he did to me. We were looking at the stars, and then he comes and gives me a little kiss there on my neck, and I'm like, oh my god. So finally, like, he comes closer to drop me by my house. I didn't want him coming close to my house because I didn't want mom seeing him. And like, he comes this close to me trying to kiss me. Now, like I said, if I wanted to kiss him, I could have, but I know I have self-respect and I have respect for his relationship. Even if I shouldn't have been talking to him, I knew he was in a relationship, so I'm like, I'm not doing that. If you're single, then okay, but you're in a relationship with somebody, I'm not going to kiss you. So I kind of, when he came this close to kiss me, I pulled back because I'm like, no, sorry, no. And then he texted me, he's like, oh, why did you pull back from kissing me? Why did you do that? I'm like, sir, you are in a relationship, you're not mine, okay? I am not sharing you. And it seems like that's what he wanted to have his cake and eat it too. So when that happened, I think, did he block me again? Yeah, he blocked me. Now, I never blocked him. I kept him unblocked because I want him to see this glow up. I want him to come on my inbox and see me, come in my status, come on with my status and see that I glowed up without him, okay? And yeah, he blocked me. So today, as in the 11th, I am sleeping in my bed. I am getting a call on my phone. So I wake up, and apparently when I looked at the phone, I got 2 missed calls from him. So I guess he was in the area and he wanted to see me. So I answered the phone. I'm like, hello. He's like, hey, I'm right by your car. I would like to see you. Can you just come outside, please? Meet me by the car. I'm like, how far are you? He's like I'm already there. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I literally just got out of my bed. I just washed my face, gargled a little mouthwash, and I left. I went outside the house with what I slept in. My hair was crazy, and I went. And I'm like, hey, so we are talking, I'm like, you come here, you're not bringing nothing for me. I'm like, you coming to see me and you're bringing nothing for me? He's like, oh, you can give me the money to go and buy what I want. I'm like, no, I'm not walking out there, look at me. So then again, we're still talking and whatever. So I told him, why does he keep doing that? Why does he keep doing that? I told him that, like, you and I already told you I don't want to be your friend. Why do you keep trying to see me? Why do you keep trying to call my phone to see me? You already tell me, you don't live in your girl or whatever. So why are you trying to see me? He's like, okay, Kimmy, well, fine. This is the last time you're going to hear from me. Blah 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, fine, bye. So he left. I went home. So after that, I told my friend to tell him to unblock me because I wanted to speak to him. So he unblocked me, and the moment I didn't realize I didn't unblock him. No, I didn't unblock him. Yeah, I had him blocked. So I unblocked him, and then I ended up falling asleep. So after waking up to calls, like he calling me and I'm like, hey, he's like, what you wanted to talk about? I'm like, I'm actually sleeping right now. When I'm done, I will let you know what I wanted to talk about. He's like, okay, fine. I fell asleep. I got up probably 15 minutes later. I saw him online. Somebody actually woke me up to a very important call. I answered the call. Once I was done with the call, I saw that he blocked me. So I found out very sure, like, nigga, really? So I went and checked my Facebook messages. I seen I'm getting a message from a girl, and I know the name because I know who the girlfriend is. I'm going to read the message that I got because I know who she is. Let me get the message quickly. So she's like, good afternoon, Miss Kimmy. Paul, do not. Now listen, she made a few errors. Okay, she made a few errors, and we're gonna read the errors as she said them. So she said, good afternoon, Miss Kimmy. Good afternoon, Miss Kimmy. Paul do not want you. I want to talk to you. So would you please get a life and leave him alone, please? Thanks. Do have a good day. So basically what she's saying, good afternoon, Miss Kimmy. Paul does not want you or want to talk to you. So would you please get a life and leave him alone, please? Thank you and good day. So I'm like, me get a life? I have one. Me want Paul? Honey, girl, honey, this man is lying to you. Because for the girl to come to me and tell me that Paul don't want to talk to me, Paul doesn't want me or don't want to talk to me, I'm like, sweetie, the man is lying to you. Because, and here I'm feeling for the girl here, because I'm like, I know how to feel in that situation. The nigga is lying to you, okay? He's telling you one thing. Now probably what she was probably telling, like, oh, you know, that girl just keep texting. That's what he probably saying. Kimmy just keep texting me. I don't want her, but she always texting me. But that's probably what he tell the girl. So the girl have to come and say, you don't have to defend my man. I don't need this broad talking to my man. So that's probably what it is. So I'm like, honey, this is my response to the girl. I said, hey, I don't know what lies Paul is feeding you, but check him and not me, because clearly he's feeding you lies. And then I said, Paul is the one who tried to kiss me last week. Paul is the one who woke me out of my bed to come see him this morning, which is facts, all facts. And she's like, cool. So I'm like, okay, sister. I said, I don't know what lies he's telling you, but clearly he's not over me, because if he wasn't, he would have cut me out of his life a long time ago. Then I said, he wouldn't be telling me to top up to my phone, buying me groceries, telling me he loves me, trying to kiss me, etc, etc. So yep, check him. Now have a great day. She's like, thanks for telling me. And I'm like, I had to say, because I don't know what, I have to defend myself at this point. And let me read what Paul tells me. So when I said the first message about, I don't know what lies Paul is feeding you, this is what Paul comes and tells me. The same nigga, right, that called me this morning to wake me up, the same nigga that said he loved me, the same nigga that tried to kiss me, the same nigga that did all of these things. This is what he said. Where's the message? Because I can delete it. What is the message? This is what he tells me, right? Paul says, you better stop telling my woman things, Irie. I ain't on that shit. So I said, leave me the fuck alone, you asshole. He's like, my woman is my everything. Leave my woman out of your shit. So I'm like, you involving me in your drama. Was Kimani the one that messaged the girl? Did Kimani go in the girl DM? No, Kimani didn't. I didn't do that. So when I said that, he's like, what happened? I said, so why the fuck you have her messaging my phone then? I'm like, she messaged me, jackass. He's like, she messaged you, Irie. I said, I don't. So to know that, so apparently the girl probably was lying to him too, because he didn't even know that she messaged me. Everybody is lying. So I said, I don't have time for your BS. He's like, I told her not to. I said, you always involving me in some drama, which is always the case. He always involves me in drama. From the time we were together, this guy has just been involving me in drama, we're not together, but he's still involving me in drama. So at that moment, he calls my phone and he's like, Kimani, don't do nothing stupid. Basically, not to send the screenshots that I have to the girl, because I'm smart. Of course, all the shit you have been saying to me, I've been screenshotting all the stuff, because I knew this time would come, okay? And I knew you'd have Kimani looking like a jackass in the streets, so I had to make sure I protect Kimmy Kim. So he calls, he's like, don't do nothing serious. I'm like, why you have your girl messaging my phone? This is the second time you have your girl messaging my phone. The first time she called my phone. This is the second time. Why do you keep doing this? Could you not control her? Why you have her messaging my phone? He's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I told her not to message your phone and blah 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 blah. I'm like, I have to defend myself because now your girl is saying I want you, I'm the one after you. He's like, Kimani, don't do nothing stupid, you don't have to defend yourself. I said, I have to defend myself. And then the call ends, and he's like, then he says, can you please behave yourself and don't fuck up my relationship? I love my woman too much. I say, leave me alone. Because how am I the one fucking up your relationship? You fucked up your own relationship. Was I the one that messaged your girl? Did I go in your girl inbox? You fucked up your own relationship. So not Kimmy Kim. So blame yourself. So he's like, for this shit to happen. I say it happened. I say, yeah, because you be lying. I'm showing her everything. I stay in my corner. You just keep bringing drama in my life. He's like, do what you have to do. Sherry, break up with me, so go ahead, you get what you want. You broke me. I get what I want. I wanted this. No, I didn't want this. You caused this to happen. Because if you were not lying, this wouldn't have happened. If you had just let Kimmy go, stop talking to Kimmy Kim, this wouldn't happen. If you love your girl so much, like you say, your girl is your everything so much, why are you spending your money on Kimmy Kim? Why are you buying Kimmy Kim groceries? Why are you topping up Kimmy Kim? Why are you trying to kiss Kimmy Kim? Why are you telling Kimmy Kim you love and your girl is everything? You caused that to your damn self. So I say, may that break you. I said, you broke yourself by lying. And have the person message my phone. He's like, fuck you, Kimmy, have a nice time. I said, thank you. I said, thank you, because my life is definitely nice and it's definitely going to be nice. So thank you for that. He's like, and never tell anyone to message me and tell me shit. Remember earlier I told my friend to message him and tell him to unblock me. So I'm like, you cause this on me. I'm like, you acting like it's me that come and trouble. I said, you acting like me that come and look for trouble. He's like, cause I will cuss your ass the next time. I said, whoa, say what? I was like, whoa, same old Paul, because the moment that he messed up, he turns around and plays the victim and make it seem like it was my fault. First of all, I never messaged the girl. We all know I didn't message the girl. I didn't go in the girl's inbox. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do none of that. I didn't message the girl. The girl came into my inbox. And it's probably not the girl's fault because you're probably lying to the girl, probably telling the girl, I'm the one that wants you. I'm the one that happened. That's not the case. Just be honest. You want to be a player. Be honest about it. And then he sends me this voice note, which I'm going to play for you now. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Hopefully y'all can hear the voice notes.
Because apparently you just destroy everything I fucking loved. I tried to move on, I tried to forget, but in the end you just had to come and just destroy it. So you know what? You're not gonna by the way, don't even fucking message me. Alright? I want nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Alright? Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Guys, listen, as much as he said all of that, he will be back, okay? Because this has happened so many times. He has told me worse. He has told Kimmy Kim worse. And guess who finds a way to call me? Paul. Guess who finds a way to text me? Paul. So as much as Paul is saying these things, I don't put it past him. I know he'll be back, okay? I know he will be back because the past has proven it. So said, so done. You know, every time he's saying his thing, he's still coming back, okay? He's still coming back. And he messed up his relationship too. He messed up his relationship in the process of coming back. But I don't know if he said they broke up. I'm sure they'll be able to work out on their stuff because I didn't send the screenshots. I didn't send the screenshots because I'm not that kind of person. First of all, I don't owe the girl anything. You know, if she thinks that I'm lying, then so be it. That's on her. You know, the truth always comes out. The truth always prevails. So if she thinks that I'm lying, that's on her. I have nothing to prove to her. Her man has what to prove to her, not Kimmy Kim. Kimmy Kim doesn't owe her anything. And you know, I have nothing sending her. So I was actually going to send a screenshot, but I didn't send the screenshot. I said, you know what, I'm not going to do that. And so hopefully I feel they'll be able to work it out because that's something that can be worked on. But lady, listen, these men are liars. They will lie to your face. When he told you that Kimmy Kim, because he must have told you Kimmy Kim is the one after him. That is not true. That is not true, okay? And if he keeps telling you these things, I have the proof in here when he's in my phone, when he tells me he loves me, when he told me to come kiss him, when he told me about why did I pull away and he tried to kiss me. I have the screenshot of the top up when he topped up the money. I have, you know, I have all of this. So don't come in my inbox, come and tell me nothing about your man, okay? Your man clearly wants this. Because if he didn't, he would have let me go a long time ago. And like I said, he will be back because I know him. He will be back. This is not the first time he has cut me off. This is not the first time he has cursed me and tell me leave me alone, no call my phone, and still ends up coming right back here. So yeah guys, this is the story time. If you'd like to see more story time, please like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this down below. Anyway, I'm your girl Kimmy Pierre. Peace.